we visited Tickfaw State Park out of Springfield, Louisiana. This was a quiet weekend getaway for us. So come along and let's see what they have in store. It took us a long way to get here. Not really. We took a quick trip that was literally 35 minutes from where we live. But we enjoyed this state park quite a bit. It's a quick trip for a weekend just to come and unwind and relax. Louisiana State Park is, the Tickfaw Louisiana State Park is located in Springfield, Louisiana. And it has quite a few amenities. There's canoe trails, there's some hiking trails, they also have a fishing pier, there's playground, and there's even a water splash pad for kids.
Yeah, and it's well maintained too.
Yeah. Some of their trails are on little boardwalks elevated over the wetland area, but it's very well maintained. I mean, they do a good job. The state and the campground hosts do a good job of maintaining this park. There's 30 campsites that are classified as improved sites. There are 5 of those sites are premium, which has sewer. So there's the remaining sites are only water and electric. But there is a dump station, and there is a bathhouse, a comfort station, and laundry on site as well. That is also meticulously maintained. All right, so how's my hair? I have camping hair. So we're just gonna stop and do this little half-mile trail. We'll see what's in store for us. Stay on trail and watch for snakes. We've come to this campground before, and we did the River Bottoms Trail, which is I think a 3-mile loop trail, and that one was pretty nice. We're gonna check it out this trip, but I think it may be a little flooded because we've had a lot of rain and a lot of water pushed in, so we may not get too far on that one. This is a nice little pavilion. This is a Louisiana State Park, and they do for the most part try to keep this maintained. I don't think we've ever been to this park where it's been completely empty. There's usually a pretty good crowd of people here. Do y'all use your state parks? I know a lot of people don't think about them. They're looking for private campgrounds that offer lots of activities, but the state parks are actually pretty nice and pretty inexpensive, and there are things to do if you want to get back to nature. Let's see what this tree is. It is a swamp chestnut oak. Nice little stepping stone path. I will say I can smell the chlorine. I guess it's a good thing for keeping the germs out, but I'm not sure if it's going to burn eyes or not, but I can smell it just by walking by. But it's a good little activity. You come for a weekend, Give the kids something to do. This is the canoe and little boat launch area. You have to rent the canoes at the main gate. We were going to bring kayaks out, but we decided since it was such a short trip that we weren't going to do that. But the water is kind of high. We've been on this route before, and we were able to walk all the way to the end of this little pier in order to get situated in our kayaks before we shoved off. But you can see that the water's up. And just be thankful that you don't have smell-o-vision, because it really smells like stagnant water. Yuck. So it's kind of a green, hazy film to the water. Just because it's not really moving. So probably a good thing we didn't bring kayaks out. But it's a nice little area. There's also a basketball hoop over in this corner. So that's this section. We're going to go in and check out the nature center. Mask required. Let's see if I can do this without my glasses fogging up. Bullfrog in here too. I don't know what you are, but you look interesting. Let's see what that is. Oh, chow, look at that. Too good. Big giants. Skink. I hear him. There you are. So this is a good park to come to if you are homeschooling or if you just want to come out for the day and you know, there's a lot of things that your kids could learn here. There's a lot of things that we learned when we were here. We hadn't been to the nature center since our kids were little, so we went yesterday. But back, that was only the second time I think that I've been there, and it's pretty enjoyable because they do have tanks set up, so you'll see some live animals in there.
Some catfish. They got an aquarium with catfish and garfish.
And there's some turtles,
some snakes,
and some other little things in there that's of interest. But it's a good little excursion, you know, for kids to come out and learn some things while they're here. The splash pad is currently open. It does close on Mondays for cleaning, and the nature center is closed on Sundays and Mondays. Even though it's like really close to home, I mean, it sometimes seems a little crazy that we're going to pack the camper up and then take a trip 30 minutes from our house, but we really enjoy it. It's a quiet little park. And because it's quick, we're more apt to, you know, to get the camper out and actually go somewhere and do something.
You know, that it's just a nice place. It's clean and, you know, I got all kind of stuff to do. You know, you can stay busy all day if you really wanted to.
Yeah. So if I had to give this one a rating, I would say probably this is probably like an 8 or a 9 for me.
Same for me. I believe it's a 9, solid 9. Like I said, so much to do. For the kids, the adults, it's educational, it's clean. So.
And if you go into, if you want to book, if you can go to Louisiana State Parks and you select the Tickfaw State Park, I don't think it's Reserve America. I could be wrong, but they do have photos of the sites listed. So when you go in to look at the map to make a reservation, you can look at the photo of the site that you're selecting, as well as I believe a description of it. But other than that, I think we had a good time. We have a couple of other trips coming up. We're going to be taking a trip to the Smoky Mountains to celebrate birthday and anniversary. Yes, I'm getting old. So we're going to be doing that, but we're not bringing the camper. We're going to actually be flying into Nashville and then driving into the Smokies. That's going to be like a 3 or 4 day trip, and then when we get back, we are going to be hitching up the travel trailer, and we're going to be going over to Reunion Lake Campground in Robert, Louisiana. That's another one that's really close to home, but it's got a lot of things for kids to do, and they're doing a Halloween themed weekend, so there'll be some kids out there trick-or-treating and stuff. And then we're group camping. We have a lot of family and friends that are going to be joining us with that. So that'll be a fun trip to document. So unless you have something else.
No, that's it.
All right. We'll see you at the next pit stop. Oh, there's a mosquito I killed on the head. A mosquito. Oh, there's one on your ear.
I'm getting out of here.
Sit there. Let me finish taking a picture. Say cheese. Say mosquito blood.